Welcome to the Curate Your Life podcast with Demetria, where we focus on curating the life you've been dreaming of, one goal at a time. And I want y'all to note a couple of things in the intro to the podcast. When I work with clients, we focus on creating the life you have been dreaming of. And we work on one of your goals one at a time. The coaching and what you create is unique and original to you and your life and the life that you want. And this is coming up for me because I have noticed so many movie remakes lately, and I have to ask why. Are there no more movies left to be made? Why are movie makers out there rehashing what's already been done? Have we gone through all of the movie ideas ever? I mean, there are a lot, and I've noticed good and bad, and I'm just going to list some of them for you. I'm not going to comment on the good or the bad. I just want you to think about them. And you probably know a lot more than the ones that I'm going to list. So, A Star is Born, Roadhouse, Still Magnolias, Alice in Wonderland, The Karate Kid, True Grit, Arthur. This just skims the list. These are just some that I've noticed. And I can't even begin to talk about songs. First of all, I think there should be a process where you have to apply to some body of authorities and consumers to remake an iconic song. And I can only think of a couple of songs that I would condone if I was part of that voting body. And one is Mary J. Blige's Stairway to Heaven. That's a good one. And that song is a classic. The other, same thing, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. And two totally different versions, but two good ones. But I don't know. I think it should be put up for a vote, whether they get to do it. Now, I think it's out. Those are out there and they're done. And I think they're good, my opinion. And I also think that if the artist is still alive, they should have a say first, if it's even okay, to take a vote on it. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. All of that to say, your life, your time here on earth does not, will not, should not, and y'all know I don't like to use a lot of shoulds, look like anybody else's life. As a SWNK, that's what I'm calling, single woman, no kids. I'm coining that phrase. But as a SWNK, I used to feel like my life didn't look the way it was supposed to look. When my friends were consumed with every move and every moment that little Tommy or little Tammy had and made, I didn't have a lot to add to the conversation. And I felt like they didn't want to hear what I had to offer. And they would inevitably remind me how lucky I was that I didn't have to deal with everything that they were dealing with. So I felt a certain kind of way about that for a while. And not just that. There were other things, but that's one of the things that stands out with being a single woman with no kids. And I had to work on myself and figure out what I wanted my life to look like and what would make me truly happy, because it was not going to look like society's perfect life or any TV family life. It wasn't even going to look like Mary Tyler Moore's TV character, or Oprah's life, who are two SWNKs that I love. I decided that my life, my perfect life, was going to look the way I wanted it to look. And then I had to get busy figuring out what that was. And I had to be okay if other people didn't get it, or if they didn't approve, or if they had opinions about it. They were allowed to be confused or have opinions, and I was allowed to do it my way. So I want you to think about what life your way looks like. That's the work that I do with my clients. I help them curate, figure out, and go after the dream life that they want. And people get hung up on dream life, but if you're going to purposefully create a life, why the hell would you not put your energy and time into creating your dream life. You're already living an okay life now. Girl, let's dream and let's live a dream life. And your dream life doesn't have to look any certain way. Your dream life could be your current job, your current friends and family, your current living situation. But maybe you want to bake wedding cakes in your spare time, for example. And you may not want to own a bakery. That may not be the dream, but you want to create works of art for weddings a couple of times a month. And you don't want to do it in your perfect home. You want to rent out kitchen space on an as needed basis. This is a specific, unique dream life, and you can take the steps to make that happen. It doesn't have to be logical or doable, because what is doable until it's done? Hashtag iPhone. It has to be your dream that you want to create. Or it can be the dream of pursuing becoming a full-time, successful, sought-after baker. But the dream life is whatever will leave you feeling fulfilled and energized when you're going after the thing or after the life you want. And if you can't say what that looks like now, I would encourage you to spend some time getting to know and celebrating the unique you. The world absolutely needs the unique you living your unique life. We don't need another remake. We don't need you trying to remake Sally Sue's life. It won't feel good to you trying to live into that life, and it won't resonate with or be embraced by the world. And when you're doing what you love and being who you want to be, and it feels right in your soul, you won't be clingy or needy and need the world to embrace you, because nobody wants to embrace clingy, needy energy. That repels. When you are authentically you, you attract what's meant for you. So to help you tap into that unique you, I'm going to give you some prompts to help you tap into that and the life that you want to live. So I would encourage you to spend some time journaling and answering these questions, really thinking about them. First, what makes you one of a kind? What do you love? What do you not love? What special qualities do you bring to the table? Where do you add unique value? What's your superpower? And I want to say something here. Nobody has to see these answers. I want you to answer these questions the way you would answer them about your best friend. I don't want you to be polite or modest or shy. I want you to pat yourself on the back and give yourself all the credit you deserve for who you are. I don't want you to feel shame or hesitation or doubt about writing down all the wonderful things that you think about yourself. And if you absolutely can't do it, ask somebody who loves you to answer those questions about you and for you. And then I want you to think about what kind of life that unique you wants to live. What do you want to experience? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? And then I want you to get busy living that life. And you can use a Curate Your Life process to do that. You eliminate everything, or you stop doing things that don't fit into the vision of that life. And you begin to bring in or do things that bring you closer to that vision. So if you want it to be the artisanal baker who makes beautiful wedding cakes, you get out your apron. You start buying the tools that you need. You take the classes that you need to take. You offer to make a cake for a bridal shower. You start living that life and becoming that person. So that's what I have for you today. And if you need help creating that vision or stepping into the unique you, the person that you're supposed to be here on this earth, I have some resources for you. I have the 30-minute, 3-year plan that will guide you through outlining the next 3 years of your dream life. I have the Curate Your Life Facebook group. That's a group of like-minded women who are creating lives they love. You can schedule a consultation with me and I will help you outline your vision for your dream life. But whatever it is, the most important thing is that you not waste any time. Start creating a life you love. Start living a life you love. Your life. Until next time.